1, 2, 3, 4.
How's it going, folks? Welcome to the MUDBLOOD podcast. Apologies I haven't been here in a week or so. I've been away, but I'm back. Literally just off the plane. Literally just off the air coach, and we're straight in the studio, and I'm joined today because William is away by the fantastic and the brilliant Mr. EMMET McKENNA, PT, Vision Coaching 99.
He's laughing here. I showed up at the fucking airport. Look at him.
He's running about Toronto. Look at me.
He was going into fucking Wendy's and all, and I was pulling up beside him being like, yo, dickhead, where the fuck are you going? He's like, oh, bollocks.
Do you know, see when I released the first video, literally the next day I was in boxing, and Dan, the coaches me, was like, do you want to go down and get breakfast? And I said, Dan, you know me, I don't eat before 12 o'clock. And he was like, come on down, have a cup of coffee and sit with me. And we walked into the wee cafe down there, and it was about 11 o'clock, and the girl fucking straight away went, here, you may watch, your PT will be in here looking you. The fucking chef shouted out, here, Paddy, you allowed to eat anything? And I went, holy fuck. And then I checked my phone, and the fucking video had been through the fucking roof.
Aye, that one went viral, to be fair, but in fairness, is it any wonder? It was good crack, like.
but it was one of them ones where I went to myself, what have I fucking done to myself? Everywhere I go now, no matter if it's a fucking any shop, anything, you're not allowed to eat anything. Do you know what I mean? Here's me fucking setting myself up here.
No, what's funny about it, actually, I've been having that for years, because anytime I'm in the bar going for food or anything,
People around you.
oh, here, you're not supposed to eat that. I've had that for fucking years. I always just say, do as I say, not as I do, you know what I mean?
That was good video when you had the chips.
Here's me walking down with a big dessert and fucking paint.
Did you ever see the video of the manager? And he's like a Geordie, no, and he goes into Chippy. And he's like a football manager, and he goes in and he goes, you know Big Dan, my striker? He's like, has he been in here this week? And she goes, he's been in twice this week. And he's like, oh fuck. He's like, I told you not to serve him, Shirley.
You shouldn't have said that. We'd have recreated that.
I know, we should have done that. I was going, what's he having? I told him he's only allowed fish, and she's going, he had 2 pasty babs. And he just went, fuck's sake.
Right, we're
Don't
doing
serve
that
him
one
again.
then. That's an easy fucking one there, like.
Yeah, 100%.
Go and fade it and do it. But I know everybody absolutely loved them, like non-stop, like people, and a whole new audience too of like load of coaches and load of fitness people all on my face on the socials now, just fucking chasing me up and going, here, do you want to make another video with me? Do you want? I'm like, no, I'm not two-timing fucking Emmett.
I know. Speaking of two-timing, fuck's sake, I put up on Facebook when I was in a relationship. The amount of people comment underneath being like, Paddy's going to get jealous here. No? I was like, for fuck's sake, is people thinking I'm his coach here or his fucking lover? Andrew's getting jealous too.
Andrew was like, you can have him. Just delighted to get rid of me. Somebody else give me attention. And then somebody says, well, what was the crack was sitting on his face? And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, how much do you charge for it? And I was going, is this a joke? And he was like, no, seriously.
Oh, mate, the amount of gay fellas that follow me as well that commented things to me being like, here, like, how much can I pay to get this done and all? Like, can I be Paddy, please? All this here.
Fuck.
Join the queue, bro. Join the fucking queue.
OnlyFans, maybe we should be putting them out in OnlyFans.
I know, the bad thing about them going viral is that then I was like going over to my mates and going, oh, here, I saw them videos you made for Patrick, and I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. And then my dad says I saw them as well, but then he looked a bit more fucking.
My dad doesn't like any of that, does he?
No.
Doesn't like any of that. Like,
No.
even playing on it, like, he doesn't like it, no.
In fairness, like, some of it is a wee bit risque, like, but like, sure, gay being the fucking emphasis there, like. Risque.
Fella sent me a message. He went, you're facing that, but.
I know, sure.
Oh, what the fuck? Like, I'm acting a part.
That's the same as ones were saying to me and all. They were like, you don't even realise you're being funny. I'm like, no, I know what I'm fucking doing. Like, I'm aware I've got a camera on me.
I know, they're sort of going, but your face really was like you really were enjoying it. I was like, is that not the whole point of the video? Is the fucking acting out that you fucking...
Fuck's sake, sure, it took about 4 goes to get me to enjoy it. You were like, I thought you were going to be game for us. I was like, alright, mate, you okay?
Tell the truth, you fucking... One take. It was one take. Oh I really enjoyed it. I'm doing a Zoom call today. I'm doing an advertisement from one of them. Like, I'm doing an advertisement for a fucking a builder's yard.
Class.
Unreal. So it was like, can we get you to do this, get you to do that? So it just shows you, when you put wee stuff up like that, and it's just thing. And how was your holiday?
Unreal, mate. Santorini's fucking class. Like, I definitely recommend going, mate. What I would say though is, October was like, it was nice. It was 23 degrees and sunny during the day, but see at night, we wore like all fucking linen trousers and all, trying to look the part, and fucking Baltic. Here I ended up buying a fucking hoodie and all, wearing the fucking linen trousers when I was walking about because it's freezing.
Listen, I had to fucking buy a hoodie in Lanzarote in fucking July last year.
And that's Lanzarote, like, but it's windy as fuck though.
It is.
See, it was Santorini was kind of like that temperament, like that overly windy, but I mean the place was class. Even our hotel, we got like an apart hotel, and like when you walked out on our balcony, there was like a jacuzzi pool looking over the sea and all. Like, it was fucking just epic. It was proper. The place is like somewhere I'd wanted to go for ages, but you tend to need to bring a bird with you to go to somewhere like Santorini. You can't go wherever lads, like, no.
So is that why the relationship came out then?
Well, I says we're going to be doing well to hide this for a fucking week in Santorini, like, so.
Just came out and admitted it, and that was it.
In fairness, like, I mean, there's nothing to hide, so.
Breaking a load of hearts in.
I'll put it like this: she gained 300 followers, I lost 300. And I says there, I was like, many of them as fucking women followed you.
Was it the women that unfollowed you, and the men, were they the ones that followed her?
What I've found anyway, with, as you'll know from having a following, not everybody likes you. Some people follow you just because they're like, I fucking love to hate that cunt. So what I would say has probably happened is she did get a lot of female followers. She also got a fuckload of males, so lads are just going perving. Like, with me, it definitely was the middle-aged ma of West Belfast left me. A fucking bastard and all. Got somebody, didn't he, and all. I thought he was mad. Somebody commented on our relationship thing, being like, I'm actually fucking fuming. I was like, I still showed it to her.
Male
I
or
was like,
female?
The woman, like.
Right?
No, she was like, I'm actually fucking fuming, like.
I was in my chance.
Aye, sure, there were a load of them then. No, if I shared any of our reels on the stories, no, they would just reply with, not the cry laughing face, but the crying upset emoji. Like, they were actually upset, or a heartbreak. No, I was going, these are fucking maniacs. Like, I never was going to fucking date you anyway.
Big Malacas down the Donegal Road, smoke their face. Fuck, that's me and Emmett, never making it now.
Heart's fucking broke.
A fucking bastard cheating on me, so he is.
Weird woman.
Who the fuck she thinks she is and all, her fucking tits and all.
Where's she from? Is she from
She's
Belfast?
originally from the West, like, but she lives up Antrim now.
Oh.
She does my job. She's in the same industry as me, so
Right, okay.
it's really, really easy. Like, I mean, to be honest, as I've told you, me and your mates anyway, so you've known, my industry is so hard if you're in when you're dating and stuff, because you have to upload images of yourself looking good and stuff, so that's always going to create unsurety with a girl.
And
whereas
jealousy,
aye, and sure, obviously, look, if I lost 300 followers from fucking getting in a relationship, so what's going to happen then is if you're going with somebody and you're hiding them to keep your following, then they're always going to feel like you're chasing all their, you're doing dirty. So her doing the same job as me has made it a million times easier. Like,
right,
I mean,
because she gets it.
Oh,
That's
she
it.
understands it.
That's it. Like, we were chatting about that yesterday. I was like, honestly, I never usually give a fuck what a girl does for a living. I mean, if you work at McDonald's, doesn't matter, fuck to me, because I'm not looking you to provide for me.
Big Sandra again.
Fuck
me back on.
Sandra's sitting there going, fucking, I don't even work. What about me? He never even looked at me, and I haven't even worked in years. But I said there, like, one of the selling points was that you do the same job, so it just made it fucking easier. Do you know what I mean? It's just cruise control, like.
Yeah, no, it definitely does, because you're both in the same fucking chain of thought, same fucking direction. So
yeah, like, and obviously I would be far more established. Like,
is she online or is she?
She's online, so she was a PT for. She was a PT for a couple of years, 5 years or something, and then she just transitioned. She was transitioning online when I met her. So then I helped her. Like, I was like, look, you're going to flat this here. Like, I know, because there is a big difference between men and women on online coaching world. Women will sell to women all day long.
Yes.
Because women are more agreeable in general, so and they're more quickly to buy, so men are more tighter.
I think there's some women prefer to just have guidance online than fucking somebody.
Aye, everybody, like, I mean, I have clients all around the world, as you know, so there's a lot of people kind of prefer that. I actually have found it harder to get client meetups when I was online coach compared to when I was in person.
Right, okay.
Because clients, they don't necessarily want to meet, because they're maybe a wee bit shy, or a wee bit nervous or whatever. But with her, like, it was more easy because I was like, I was obviously established. I've been in this game for a long time now, so I was able to then help her and be like, I said to her, I was like, look, I'm telling you, I know that you're going to blow up in this here really quick. And she was like, how do you know though? And I was like, because women will see you in shape. She's got a wee one. And I was like, and you're a single mum. I was like, women will put you on a pedestal and be like, oh my God, I love her. How does she do this? This is amazing. Show me.
Supporting her.
Yeah. Whereas with me, I'm enemy fucking number one. Oh, your man fucking loves himself. And then deep down they're like, why does he never fucking date me? No. So, and then the lads are like, oh, he's a wanker. He loves himself too, so you can't.
Fella sent me a message. He was like, what's the difference between an online coach and a PT?
Exactly.
Well, I went, you answered the question.
Yeah.
And he was like, what do you mean? I says, online coach is online.
Yeah.
PT is a personal trainer.
There's a bit of there's a way I would explain it, and a lot of PTs might take it offensively with this, but it's because I've done it for a long time that I know. I did PT on the gym floor. I never got the same results as I do online. Like, my online results are insane compared to my PT ones. Every online coach can PT because that's where they transition from, but not every PT can online coach, because what happens when you become an online coach, you have to develop a social relationship with the client without that face-to-face interaction. So it becomes far more about how you communicate, how do you motivate them without being with them, and then it becomes down to your systems about what you're actually giving, as you know, mate. Yep. I've known it up in the App Store, even since you were a client. The stuff that I have built out now, like, we have so many resources. We have like another online platform now where, like, there's weekly live calls, there's fucking recipe books, there's motivational videos, there's literally daily tips and videos and shit. So it's far more about how much systems can you give, how much value can you give to the client without ever having to stand with them. So that then they feel like they don't need you there. Effectively, how I explain online coaching compared to PT is, when you hire a PT, and there's such a space in the industry for them, because not everybody is confident enough to go on their own. But when you hire a PT, you're hiring a fisherman to fish for you. So you come in and be like, what am I doing today, coach? Yeah. And they tell you. Whereas whenever you hire an online coach, they're teaching you how to fish. So they're teaching you how to manage.
Which means then when you transition on your own, you're already training yourself in it. Yes.
Yeah, so generally my preferred client is somebody that has been PT before, because it makes it far easier for me to online coach them, because most lads, especially lads compared to females are far more quicker, they're easier to coach. They'll just listen. You tell them what to do and they'll listen. Guys will take it, their wee ego gets damaged a wee bit. They're like, oh wow, I fucking know what I'm doing. So a lot of time lads will say on the phone to me, oh well, I know what I'm doing in the gym, it's just a diet, mate. And I always say, alright, okay, right, what would you train me as? What would you do with me? And they're like, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, if you know what you're doing in the gym, tell me what you do with my body. And they're like, oh well, I wouldn't know that. And I'm like, okay, so that means you do have room to grow.
Yes, you
have the basics, and the basics is really good. So that's what I want. Somebody who's been PT'd, once they've been PT'd or had that space where they've got confident enough to go to the gym and they're ready to go, they maybe just need kept accountable or a structured plan to do it. Then that's when an online coach comes in, because it's helps them. It basically gives them that bit level above. Do you know what I mean? Where it's all database, as you know. All I did was analyze your trends, whether it was your weight, your sleep, your stress, your fucking how you feeling that week.
The stress and the fucking sleep is so fucking important.
Aye, absolutely. And most of my clients, like, whenever they come on board, they all think it's fitness and nutrition. Like, I mean, like, I'm delving into their fucking sex life and everything, and their fucking their dating life and their careers.
I actually have no.
Fuck's sake, the last podcast was all about wanking. We're not doing that again, Paddy. People are going to think you're my lover.
You'd be having at least 4 wanks a week.
No, a load of people fucking said to me, they were like, I seen you and Paddy and fucking Willie's podcast. Don't you just talk about wanking the whole time? I was like, I didn't even realise the podcast was on. It just kept fucking going.
Oh fuck! It sounded like you were talking about like Chinese philosophy at the start there, when you're like, it's like setting somebody to fish for you, no, like give man fish.
Oh, we just brought it back down to sex straight away. Back to wanking.
It's like men and sex. We're like, I would do sex.
Aye, but in fairness, like, you do. So, like, to give you an example, as you know, mate, like, the more information that I have about you as the client, the more easier it is for me to actually get you from A to B, because people think it's a fitness and nutrition thing. They think it's the food and they think it's the gym, right? But 9 times out of 10, it might be their missus at the home yapping at them. It might be the fact that they're feeling so low in confidence that they're not going for that job they want, so they're feeling unfulfilled, so they're going out the weekend partying. It might be that their mates are a bunch of dickheads and treat them like shit, and it always matters about the other variables, because if I know the other variables, I can then see the wood through the trees and be like, right, this is actually what's stopping you from getting from A to B, so let's break that down and fix that. So, like, I have clients there who've, like, there's a boy there, Matt, I got him from, he was about 19 stone when he started, and very overweight, and now he's completely jacked the fuck. And he had come out of a divorce, and he was working on a building site for somebody else. He's now back on the dating scene. He's in the best nick of his life. I'm now putting him through a competition, like standing on stage, and he's just opened his own business, doing the same thing. Sorry. Yeah, another boy over there got promoted 3 times in work and met his bird, and now he's moved in there. But he credits that to me. Now, not everything's my job, not everything, but it's the boosting. But
it all helps.
It's the boosting the confidence to get you there.
Definitely is.
If you don't take the risk, and what happens is, obviously, look, Willie thought me and you was the same fucking age. We're similar mentality, but we're not quite the same fucking age. But we come from a generation where all we knew was PTs on the gym floor. Online coaching was a newer sort of thing. So what happens is then there's a lot of lack of education about it. People seeing all these videos online and they still message me and go, "Here, where are you PTing from?" And I'm like, "Fuck, it's about 5 years from my PT in the gym floor."
Yeah.
As you know, I have a gym in the house that you've been to, but I wouldn't have the bandwidth for it now.
Know what you mean? No, just trying to get everything in. I know, 100%. Well, that's good. The 17. See where you were. What do you call the name?
Santorini.
Santorini. Is that the one with the wee blue roofs?
Yeah.
And the white.
Yeah.
On the cliff.
Aye. Right. So we rented out a buggy one day, and I says, "Here, sure, we'll make a wee reeler to this, like we'll clip wee bits and all." And I pull. She says to me, and when I'm driving along, she was like, "Here, there's the blue roofs there. Stop." And I says, "All right, no sweating." And she's like dancing along when we were walking down. I'm filming her and all. And we walk in, it's a fucking hotel. Wasn't even like the famous blue roofs that people go to. Was this area that we were going about an hour down the road. And she's like, "Yeah, they're right here." I was like, "Johnny, that's a hotel."
A hotel.
It's just got a blue roof on it.
It's fucking work because she's within it. Is there something about that's going to collapse into the sea or something, or it's going to disappear soon, or am I wrong in thinking?
I mean, I didn't hear any mention of it. I think
Google it, Sean.
That'd be the easiest way. Like
Google it and see. Someone told me something like the earthquakes, or there's something, and there's a chance that it might disappear or something like that. I don't know, because we went to Maldives for our honeymoon.
What did you make of it?
It was fucking class, like, and I hate sunbathing holidays.
Yeah.
I don't like just lying in the sun.
Yeah.
I'm fucking wee bit of ginger hair to me in the fucking chin. I don't know. I've just never been a lying by the beach and just chilling out. But when we got there, it was like you could walk around the whole island. It was seaplane you go to, so you go to the main airport and then the seaplane, and you could walk around our island in 10 minutes. And all you could do was there was a wee gym. Fuck, I near blew the fucking place up. And scuba diving and massages. That was it.
To be fair, I mean, can't beat it.
No, there's not a lot more that you could ask for, especially for a honeymoon. But I had been in the water with my fucking shorts on, my iPad was in my pocket, and then I said, "Alright, I'm away that fucking gym, I'm not lying out in the sun anymore." And there's a wee docking thing, you put your iPod into it, I put it into it, the fucking blew a generator, the whole fucking
me.
And they were like, everything's down. Like, I get up the house, I up to the wee shed, I said to her, "That was me, I fucking put that thing in." And then they found it, and it's shorted in the gym. I don't know what happened. It's fucking neat. It's fucking high. What did it say?
It says there's been an increase in earthquakes this year.
Right.
So it's caused a lot of like structural damage. The thing. So, but they're not at risk at the moment. I think, but there is fears that like it could cause corrosion and all.
To be fair, like the place. In all honesty, you wouldn't know there was any any corrosion or eruptions of any kind, but there is volcanoes there, so there might be at some point.
It's Greece, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Greek island, so it's near McKenna, but it's fucking. See, being honest, like
McKenna, isn't he from New Lodge?
McKenna.
McKenna.
Aye, but no, it's fucking quality. I'd highly recommend it. Like I would go back.
When was the last time you were on a holiday with somebody, like a girl or?
Fuck, that would be You're putting me under pressure. It wasn't as long as you think. I was back in February. For fuck's sake, Paddy.
Getting you in trouble here?
Nah, she's aware of it anyway. Lanzarote, I was in.
Right, okay.
It didn't go as smoothly as that one.
No, didn't it?
Yeah, that was why it didn't last.
Well, sometimes that's what it takes, isn't it? Like you go in.
I think it's a really good way to test a relationship, to be honest, because, it's all well and good. See, when you meet somebody and, you're clicking and everything's going well, you see all the best sides of somebody. When you're with them for 24/7 for a week, then all of a sudden you're tired, you're drinking, you're hungover, you're fucking, you've been with each other. And we were trying to work as well, so then you all of a sudden get to know each other a bit
So
better.
it worked well with this one then?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
No hassle?
Nah, no hassle, mate.
All good?
Aye, all good.
No
Like.
fights?
Nah, no fights. He's really busting for to be a fight in there.
No, definitely not. I'm fucking delighted for you.
Well, how'd you get on?
No, I was dead on. Flew into Chicago and straight in Chicago some fucking spot.
I've been there before. It's fucking unbelievable. How long were you there for?
I was there for 2 days. I was there, and Toronto was the two places I was there the longest.
I'll give you a laugh. Whenever I went to Chicago when I was younger, obviously, as you know, my dad's a teacher. So years ago, he did a foreign exchange with a Chicago school. So it brought like 30 kids over, and then 30 kids went over to America. So one of the teachers stayed in our house, and whenever my mom and dad divorced, the teacher was a woman, and she stayed in contact with my ma, and she was like, "Look, would you bring you and your two sons over and come stay with me?" So the way Chicago works, as you know, it's split in half. So the white half is the rich half is white, and the poor half is black. So and it really is like that. Like it's literally like as if you go over a bridge, and it's just fucking complete different life.
That's mad.
So what she does is in the town she works in, she basically brings like ghetto kids and ghetto families away from the projects and gets them into like white areas to kind of get them better schooled, give them opportunities. So we met this black family, and the man was called Latrice, and she had a daughter called Shanice, and she had another daughter called Denise, and she had another son called Marquise, and then the last one was called Diamond.
What did you call her niece?
And she had dodgy knees.
And she liked the Chinese.
It was so funny actually. It's so funny actually because they had this thing called Taste Chicago, and it was like our version of the Christmas market, but only on speed. So Taste Chicago has millions of people. Stevie Wonder did a concert at it. So whenever I was there, I seen him, but obviously he didn't see me. Like I set myself up for that one. Like, but I says to my ma, I was like, I was only like 16 or something at the time, and I was like, I'm gonna go down and get some fried chicken. Now the fried chicken shop was way down this way, so it was about a good 15-minute walk, and I'm walking, and I start to notice that I'm the only white guy in the village, and I get my fried chicken. I'm not being derogatory, but it was just coincidental that it just got very, very black all of a sudden, and I'm sitting walking back with a mouthful of chicken, like no, I felt was like the sun like disappeared over me, and it was this massive black fella, and he goes, "Excuse me, white folk, out of the way, white folk," right? And hundreds of people started laughing at me, and I was like, "What?" Chicken in my mouth, and he's like, "Ha ha, you crack ass motherfucker," and they're all wetting themselves, like hundreds of them and all, and I was like, "Fuck, I feel like a fucking weirdo here," like.
You're
Took the wrong turn.
Aye, in fairness, like, because I give a fuck where you're from or what colour skin you are or nothing, but it was more funny because I didn't know the divide, so I just was going.
I know, and when you go in the opposite way, like it's you don't even realise over there that the way they're treated, and then so they do have their own areas, and they have, because they're treated poorly, they are. It is, but I was in Chicago, and where I was staying was a hotel right beside it. They call it the John Hancock. I think it was called something else before, but it's the tallest building. And I got up the next morning and I looked out my window, and I seen a beach, and I went, a beach right in the fucking city? What the fuck am I seeing? And I went out, and it was this big fucking beach, and then you could walk right along, big platform, like people running and cycling, and I went right round the front of it, went round this place called the Navy Pier and all, went around, done that. So the first day sort of arriving and then going doing that before I done the show, it was just fucking brilliant. And then went and done the show. But then once that happened, it was like literally bump straight in. Fucking next show, next night. No,
I was
straight
thinking
to
that
New
you
York.
wouldn't have been getting much relaxing then.
It was just, you were getting 3 and 4 hours kept, and then on the plane the next early hours in the morning, because I wanted you in the city to know you were there.
What was Boston like?
Amazing.
I've
Absolutely
been
amazing.
Boston to go to Boston for
Mate,
years. Like.
honestly, it's
I've never been to
Boston
New York
and Chicago
either,
were spotless, and I mean both of them were spotless. Like the cities were spotless, just clean as fuck. Whereas New York's great and all that, but
I've never been.
it can be having that.
It's New York and Boston are probably the only two cities in America that I'm like Boston to go to. The rest of them I would go to like Philadelphia or something. If somebody was like to me, "Here, do you want to go there?" I'd be like, "I sound," but they're the two that I'm Boston to go to.
Well, New York went and done the Dead Rabbit, and it was
Is that where you did the show?
Aye.
Unreal.
It was brilliant. Like it really was. And then they went, "Oh, we've oversold. We have 2 shows happening," and I was like, "What?" Because I was busted at this day. I know, and I was, but I was just not prepared for it mentally. And then I was like, right, So I had no tent, and there was no green room or anything in it. It was just, and every room was being used in the bar. It was just
So you
flooded.
were both floating about behind.
I ducked down behind the bar,
Fuck me.
and the guy was standing, and he went, "Is that the comedian sitting on
hilarious.
his hole behind the bar?" And I went, "Yeah." I didn't know where to go, so it was just, and then I done the second show. It was great, and then got back to the hotel, which was about 25-1, and by the time I went to sleep it was 1 o'clock. I had to get up at 3.
Fuck.
And I was getting
Is
the
that
train.
last night?
No, this was last week. So I had to get the train then. Instead of getting the flight, it says I'll get a train so you don't have all the fucking going to the airport hanging about. So I got the Amtrak, which was straight up. And when I got on the train, there was a wee guy. He must have been Irish because he recognised me and he went, "Come with me." And he brought me up and he gave me a seat. The guy was fucking livid that I got the seat. It was in business class. So I think he was livid because he had nobody beside him. And then I'm beside him. And I asked him once to get up in 4 hours to go to the toilet. He tutted.
Fuck me, like.
And I said to him,
Talk about fucking privilege, like.
I says, "Listen, I tell you something. I'm going to come back and make sure if you fucking tut again, I says, you'll not have to get up because I'd fucking throw you in that luggage compartment." Cheeky cunt. And the current fella facing this was laughing like fuck. Because he was just a cheeky cunt. You want to hear him on the phone? No one of him once. His phone call was that loud the whole train could hear him. You know,
Not there, like.
Oh, I know, a dick like. But here's me, I'll get on the train and I'll see great, you know, all the fucking scenery the whole way up. See, I say it looked gorgeous. I was sitting over here, it was just fucking graffiti
Wall.
and fucking all fucking shit. But I got into Boston and it was fucking unreal. The bar is just that fella from Donegal owns it, Owen McGonigal, and the Dubliner bar. If you ever go, Ed Sheeran's been in it. Cam Bridges was in it 2 nights before me.
Aye. Do you know Cabin, do you?
I've met him, yeah.
Aye.
I've met him. Great
I can
comic.
imagine you two getting on well, like.
Aye, well,
Your sense of humour be similar,
I
like.
thought he would be more a mate, but he's not.
No?
I don't know him that well, but I do know him, like, do
Aye.
you know what I mean? But I know done the gig, and then Marty Healy from Derry was playing on it after me, singing, was up singing and every fucking thing, like, it was just fucking. So I got into bed,
What'd you sing?
dancing boon,
Beautiful things.
sang that, and
I
That's
use
a
that
tough
all
one.
the time for my reels.
Huh?
See the way I have to do
That's
like
a tough one.
see the way I have to do like kind of feelingsy or sensitive reels so people know that I'm like a normal person and all. I always use that Benson Boone as like the overlay reel, like the song underneath it.
the video, I says, take that video down. Your man is mate from Derry was like, here, tell you what, you can fucking sing it, can't you? They all didn't think I was able to sing because we were getting people.
Are you able to sing, are you?
I don't know.
Have a wee note on you, like.
1 or 2, I don't think I can fucking, like, I wouldn't do it for them, like.
I know what you mean.
But
I'd be the same. I surprise people have a wee note on me, but I couldn't fucking
the bar
belt
owner
out a
was
full
like,
tune, like.
here, fucking, you sing more, or done erase you a little respect, done that
Bit of crack, like.
bit of crack,
Did you have a drink, did you?
had 1 or 2.
That
That was the only that was the only night that and hear me fuck I'm not doing this fucking all the time because I tell you what I
fucking
can't
land
deal with
cunt. No, you only had 1 or 2. Fuck.
I can't deal with even 1 or 2 Guinness, like I can't fucking deal with the next day. I have a
Did
sore
it
head.
good? Is it or the head?
No, just my head was sore and fucking your stomachs and your
Mate,
shit and black and fucking.
I've never understood why people drink Guinness. Never
Do you know
got
what?
it.
I hated it.
I never understood it.
My granddad used to drink it and I hated it. See now, fucking see a great pint of Guinness. And I don't know if it's because I don't drink it all the time, but see if you get a good fucking pint of Guinness, it must be your taste buds change
Over time.
Fucking
actually
100%.
It was the first drink
see
I
a
ever
fucking
had.
good pint of Guinness, I'm like fucking it, because I remember years ago my granddad used to go here. I used to go, that's stinking, and I love beer. See now, fucking give me a big stout instead of anything else, like. But
Your taste buds do change though.
do,
Like
100%.
Guinness was actually the first drink I ever had. I was only fucking 6 and I was away at a down match and one of my dad's mates fucking squeezed me up on the side of the bus, no a mini bus, and he get that in you know. I remember I was like, oh, this is stinking and all. He's like, I'll fucking teach you son. So I never liked
my
it.
dad says he done that to me to put me off it. He gave me a tin of heart one time. I was like, take a drink, and he had to fucking snap it back on me. That's fucking great, Dad.
No, I never even liked beer when I started drinking because
Faga, straight into Faga.
it was
Are
all
you?
me, like cider and spirits and all, because it was more sweet. And then I went to Amsterdam and done know the Heineken factory, I think when I was like 19.
I did that too,
And they tell you need to take a good gulp, get past the head, and then from then.
Heineken, to be fair, I don't really drink a lot of beer, but Heineken's fucking probably the nicest of beers. Like, I actually drink Smithwick's if I was drinking a beery, like if it was on the pints, but 9 times out of 10 I'm a gin and tonic guy. But as you're saying yourself, drinking's like, it's so weird for me because it's literally only like 3 years ago I was fucking still partying and all and still loved all that, and I don't even really like drinking anymore. Like, don't get me wrong, I went away in the summertime there a couple of times, but they were Ibiza in Nashville.
Yeah, go to Ibiza. Yeah.
Well, you're drinking when you're fucking there, but see, being honest, what actually I found when I came back was I was like, I can't wait to not be drinking.
Why?
Like,
No,
because
that's exactly what I meant.
I just die. I'm just like, and I never used to. My mate used to always say to me, "You're the luckiest cunt ever." He's like, you're in that shape and all, and you just wake up the next day and you go to the gym, and you're sound and all. Like, I die for days. Now I'm like, get hit like a fucking steam train.
That day after I had a couple of pints, it couldn't have came at a worse fucking time, because the next day I was going into Canada, and I got to the fucking airport, and the girl was like, "Have you got an ATA to get in there?" And I was like, "What the fuck's that?" So you had to get this electronic visa thing. Didn't have it, so she put me on the 10 o'clock flight. So she put me on the 10. So it was like an ESTA sort of thing. She put me on the 10 o'clock flight from the 8 o'clock. So I was in the airport from fucking 5:45. Didn't get on the 8 o'clock flight. Was on the 10 o'clock flight, so it was fucking all them fucking hours. Went to the 10 o'clock flight at the gate, and they turned around and says it's not going till 11 o'clock. Put us on the plane, 11:15. We're taking us back off the plane. New York is fucking closed. And I was flying from Boston to Newark, and then from Newark into Canada. And I was like, this is a fucking nightmare. I should come back off, so I'm on the phone
going
trying
back
to,
over yourself,
like, what the fuck? And we're trying to get it sorted. And then it turned out there was a direct flight from Boston into Ottawa. So at 4:45, but I was in the airport from 4:45 that morning till 4:45, and then fucking arrived into Ottawa. And lucky enough, Bob McKenna, originally from fucking the road, he lives in Ottawa, and him and his wife, he contacted me, he says, "I'll come and pick you up from the airport."
Legend.
Picked me up, brought me to the hotel, went in, shower, changed, bump. He says, "I'll come pick you up." I says, "No, I'll get a
You're
taxi."
doing bumps and everything.
Fucking
what is this here? 2 fucking pints, 2 bumps, right?
What is a bump? Is a bump a fucking...
Okay.
Right, okay.
He bumped it. I remember.
See, I bypassed all that.
See,
Right.
I see fucking whenever I'd stopped taking a toot and all, like, I'm off toot 3 years now.
Toot, bump.
Toot is the
actual
the
product.
grouping name of it. So if you're a bag of toot, but a bump is just a key of it. You know what I mean? But like, I remember fucking back. I remember being in a Celtic bar. Bump of a toot. Bump of a toot. Meep
meep.
Here, give me a bit of meep, will you?
What is a meep meep? Is that a lick of your fingers sticking in?
I remember being in fucking Celtic bar in Sydney. You know the Celtic bar? It's not called Celtic bar. It's called, I can't remember what the name of it is anyway. I remember going in the toilet and fucking standing there, dick out, and just next thing you just get a key come from this side and a key come from this side. Strangers, like random guys, just because they knew you supported Celtic, like, here, get that on you, big lad.
I don't think I was in a Celtic bar in Sydney.
There's one that's like the one. That's fucking class. It's like going to Fallon's, but only in Sydney. Like, it's just Celtic songs, it's draped in fucking Celtic gear and tricolours and all. It's class. When you're over in Sydney, you know, Mick, he fucking lives there, so he'd happily meet you anyway and take you to it. Like, he's a fucking Celtic fanatic.
This time I'm fucking doing this the way I've done America. So it's day. Because the guy that owns the big chip shop, he wants me to do something. There's a guy that does a Bondi fucking podcast, he wants me to do something. I'm going to go, how the fuck? But when I was in Sydney the last time, the fucking rain came on and flooding, and people were dying in the floods, and I was going, fuck's sake. So
you get better about it this time. Mick was on the phone with me last night. He says the place is, he's like, it's fucking roasting. But in fairness, this is probably the nicest time of the year. You're going next month, aren't you?
November.
Aye. This is the best time. It is, but it's actually better. January's like 40 degrees and you're sweltered, like, where November is about 33, 34 from memory anyway, and it's doable. It feels like you're in fucking Spain or somewhere in the summertime, whereas when it gets to 40s, like,
I know it's unbearable.
I remember I was working on a building site, right? And I was like, jackhammering. I was a truck driver on a building site. But
push me. And then just
till you get your satisfaction.
That's what to do.
I know, it's so weird. I just ended up covering baby oil and all. I don't know what happened. Like, everybody else had to wear PPE. I had to wear fuck all. And
Hey, Fizz, where from?
traffic cones strapped around my dick.
One-way traffic.
In fairness, if you're going to be dressed like that, that's one place that'd be accepted, because Sydney's the #1 city in the world for a one-night stand.
Is that right?
Yeah. So
Is that official?
Yeah, it's official. So I remember listening to, so our standards for the radio is way different than theirs. So we're really PG here. So you're not allowed to swear.
Radio's allowed.
You're not allowed to say anything.
Damn, mate, you're fucking
you
right.
fucking can't, mate. No, like they're just like swearing, like fucking the radio and all. So there's this belter radio show called the Kyle and Jackie O Show, and I remember being like listening to it every day because I was a truck driver, so I'd just be listening to the radio every morning, and I was always like, fuck, why can't we have that at home? And obviously it must be some standards thing here because everybody's so easily offended. Like,
you're live on the air here on Cool FM. Don't swear.
Exactly.
I tell you what it is, Stephen.
Which is mental. Yeah, exactly. Where it's mental because see over there, that was the way they got on. And I remember one day they were talking about bucking, and they do just be like, I got some girl fucked and all the year.
I think it's a thing too in Asia where they pixel out the dick in porn, don't they?
Right.
Do they? Well, I know what porn he's watching anyway.
No, honestly, somebody said to me, like, I think it's Japanese porn where they pixel out the man's dick for some reason.
Suppose you know,
Is it
whenever you're
because it's
watching
too
porn, you're
small?
not.
Well, I don't think Japanese men's dick's small. I think it's the Chinese.
I mean, I
think Japanese.
I think it's supposed to be them.
I think Japanese have big dicks.
Do they?
Samurais, right? I think it's.
Cut you in half.
Just got
There must be a time delay. He must be still in Boston.
He wasn't away, but because I remember, like, ones in America used to say the curse of the Irish. The strippers used to say the curse of the Irish because the Irish had small dicks, but the smallest was fucking Chinese. I'm near sure that's.
I didn't even know that was a thing for Irish people either. Like,
aye.
right? There
Is
you
that
go.
right, Emmett?
I mean, I got paid to swing mine around, so mate, I'm all right.
God was giving out dicks. He thought he said sticks and says, "Give me a big one."
Yeah, in Japan specifically, porn videos are legally required to pixelate or obscure the genitals, including the penis and pubic hair. Here's why. In Japanese law prohibits the distribution of obscene materials, and this has been historically interpreted to mean that genitals may not be visibly shown.
There you go.
There you go.
What's the
Fun
point?
fact.
What is the point in fucking? Imagine OnlyFans in fucking Japan.
They'd be fucked.
Oh, your dick looks like it's in Minecraft. A pixeled out dick, like it just doesn't make any sense. I knew there was something to do with it. What about fucking
You'll
penises?
fuck me long time.
Alright, you pixel dick.
Pencil dick.
Please don't know sounds on a school in West Belfast, would you? Alright, Pixel Dick. Relax yourself. Fuck me up, Pixel.
No, but it says other Asian countries, South Korea, China, Thailand, Philippines, don't
Show that.
they show that they go for it.
Oh, they don't give a fuck.
Oh, though some may self-censor for cultural, religious, or platform-specific reasons.
Oh.
Adore.
See, but it's not a bad fact that people don't know.
That's a fuck
Unless
me.
you're into fucking Asian.
I feel like every time I'm on here, I learn a
You
new
learn
fact.
something?
Aye, fuck's sake.
Lessons to Emmett on the pod.
And they're always surrounded around dicks. There's always the theme here.
Takes a dick to the whole dick. But I know, and then fucking so it was just a nightmare day, and it was one of them ones where I went, the fucking one day you have a couple of pints, and the next day is a fucking absolute fucking mess of a day. Do you know what I mean? So I went and done the gig got done,
shit.
and then I went and fucking get into the. I went back in there, and I had to be in the airport again for like fucking 6 in the morning. I was like, this is the name of fuck. I need a fucking chill. So when I got to Toronto, I was staying with a guy who's a videographer for UFC, Killian Sexton. He's originally from Magerfeld. And the fucking phone doesn't work over there, for fuck's sake. So you're relying on Wi-Fi. And I arrived at his apartment block and like security gated thing. And I couldn't get in, and I had no Wi-Fi. I hear me fucking pulling a suitcase up a street. The rain was coming on. It was the first fucking rain I've seen the whole of the fucking place. And next minute I seen this man walking up. A man, I would say in his 60s, we'll start off by saying. And I hear me, he looks like he's fucking from
Back home.
and here's me, here mate, do us a wee favour, will you? what's the code you put in to get somebody's number over in fucking Canada here? Because I'm trying to ring my mate, but the fucking code's not right. There was Paddy McDonnell, I know you will, now, man.
I've been looking on you for fucking 30 years.
Here he was.
Emmett's fucking accomplice over
His
here
name
going,
on a mask. I was like, where's that boy? Oh, I've been fucking looking at you.
It was Killian's dad. He
That
said,
right there, kid.
he said to his dad, he says, go down. The man actually went into Killian's flat. He had typical single man. He had fuck all in it.
Mate,
right?
see my house. Like, obviously, I've got a bird now, but I'm very much like.
Be very careful.
Oh, about nesting?
No. Food prep.
Aye.
Don't be fucking yourself up here.
Oh, mate, sure, no. My fridge is literally, I eat steak, bacon and eggs twice a day. And like, I mean, I might buy a bag of bagels now and again. That's it. So my fridge, we have 2 fridges in the kitchen. One for me and one for my housemate. You open his and it's a chocolate bar and a can of Coke. And then you open mine, it's just 4 steaks and a thing of bacon. And that's it. I remember opening the fridge one time. She was like, there's nothing in your house. She was like, have you any butter to butter this bread? I was like, we don't even have any bread or butter. She was like, what? And I was like, we don't eat it, so
there's no point in having it.
we
Well, Killian's
men
the
are
same.
just simple. We just buy what.
So is ma right? So the dad, him were in the flat, right? So he brought me up the stairs. He says, I'm going to get milk. I mean, who for? Do you take milk? He went, no. And I says, well, I don't take milk. It's black coffee. I have 1 black coffee a day and I have black tea. I says, so I don't need milk. Don't be going and buying milk for me. He went, right. So we went up and then they get in and the man came up with a loaf and cheese, and she was like, you have to make him toast. The man's arriving. There has to be, she's proper Mackerfeld country woman, like. She's like, you have to make toast and you have to have tea for the man arriving, you know. And they came in.
They are really homely, them ones, the culture people. Like,
His dad says, where's your toaster? And he went, I don't have a fucking toaster. His dad had to go to the flat and get a toaster. And I'm going, I don't even want fucking toast. You know what I mean? I just want to fucking chill out.
my cousin came to stay at my house the other week, and that exact same thing happened. He rang me before going. He's like, here, I'm going to pick up some things, make you some dinner, seeing as I'm staying over. I was like, oh, legend, thanks. And he shows up then, and he didn't have, there was no oil to cook anything, there was no butter, there was no milk to make the sauce, there was no salt and pepper. He was like, what the fuck is this here? And I was like, mate, like, I just eat the same fuck. Like, that's all I eat. Now, in fairness, what happened was, I didn't used to live like that. I used to eat meal preps and stuff. Like Ruben's actually used to feed me as well. He used to send me breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Is that done?
It was only just because I wanted to move my dad to a different way. But to be fair, like, I mean, it was never anything to do with their service or the food. Their food was great. I just wanted to... My mad said to me, you should try carnivore. I started to try it and I found myself feeling more fuller and more energy. And my mood was more like settled throughout the day. And I was like, this actually suits me. That's kind of... To be fair, like, what happens is you... When would I, if I says, do you like steak?
Love it.
Do you like bacon?
What's that? I can have it, like.
Well, do you like eggs? Like,
eggs and
so
steak.
Eggs and steak. Like, I mean, if you wake up in the morning, you're having steak, bacon, and eggs. Now, if you didn't like bacon, you can have steak and eggs. It's pretty fucking good. Like, it's a pretty good breakfast.
Steak, bacon, and eggs. Steak, bacon, and eggs.
That's me every day doing the fucking truffle shuffle. Like, get the steak, bacon, and eggs here.
What
do you
eggs
wet?
do you make?
Nah, I've stopped counting calories because I ate that.
Somebody just
I kind of, but you have to
sirloin
remember,
steak, ribeye.
Ribeye would be the preferred, but if depends on where I bought them from. Actually, I would love it if I could get a fucking butcher's who would sponsor me or work with them the way I did
What
with
about
Rubens.
that one? Because you're not too far away. No one carried off. No one, you go up the back road, there's a farmer's.
Yeah, that
Have you been that one?
McDonald's, yeah, I have been up, but the thing is, mate, is as you know yourself, you can't really ring somebody and be like, here, do you know who I am? Will you give us a sponsorship for food? Do you know what I mean? They kind of have to want to work with you.
Right.
You know, that way, but I spend a fucking fortune on it because I mean, eating steak 3 times a day and 2 times a day is costly enough. When you're buying them from fucking Tesco's and shit, don't you?
Not just go out and
Chop a cow down, hunt them.
Hunt a cow.
Be fair, like I need to do some cardio, so I might as well. Maybe we'll make that a reel and do the fucking cow. Get them mooing around the fucking garden. What's up, buddy? With a spear.
Fuck's sake. Me laying an egg. Have you not got your own chickens? No.
Nah, where do you think I live, for fuck's sake?
I know we live.
I know you do. And there's no fucking... Well, there's a wee bit of grass.
There's a wee bit of grass. You can have enough for a wee chicken cook. Get your own legs.
I couldn't be arse listening to them. No,
don't like birds listening to you.
Nah, not really. Not my thing.
Not that type of bird.
Nah.
Get big
One's
Sandra.
enough, Paddy.
Get big Sandra to keep them out her back.
Aye, they'd scare them off, fucking big
you're
sauna.
coming down
What's
for
that
your
there?
nails.
Hey, the fuck you clucking that bastard?
You're coming down for your free rangers, aren't you? Oh, fuck me, desperate. So that happened anyway, and then went to Toronto, and that's a fucking serious city. Like,
I've never got to Canada. I actually had a Canadian visa, and I had moved to Australia for the second time. And whenever COVID hit, then the whole world was shutting down. All the borders were all shutting. And the Irish embassy kept emailing me and saying, "Here, will you you need to get home? You need to get home. You're not going to be safe." And I was like, oh, "Fuck off, really?" Like, because in Australia it was still open. So I had a Canadian visa, and I was going to book my flight to go there. And as I was booking it, the radio goes, "Canadian borders now shut," and I was like, "Oh bollocks!" So then that was why I ended up coming home, and that's
class.
how you know me now.
Toronto's class.
But that was what I was supposed to move. It was actually Vancouver I was going to initially, but I was going to do a couple of areas, but never ended up happening.
Well, I never got to Vancouver or Montreal or anything like that, but Toronto's definitely fucking some spot. Like,
I've actually family out in Canada. Like, I mean, I never met them. It was my granny's brother. He left for reasons that are on
steak and eggs.
Steak and eggs is why he
Yeah,
left.
for steak and eggs in Canada.
He run all the way over there. And so then he built a family and all. But I'd says there before, I hear, "Can I contact our family?" She's like, "Oh, I'm it. We've too many fucking cousins contacted him, and they ended up letting him down." I was like, "That's alright, I'll leave it to him." You know what I mean?
Oh, so they were fucking good.
Sure, my dad's fucking 81st cousins or 91st cousins or something. So, you know, if you like, my granny's one of 14. So you imagine there's an amount of fucking cousins and great cousins and all that shit.
I think, but when you get over there, they tend to want that wee bit of home. Do you know what I mean?
Sure. Everybody does. Like, even Australia is the same, as you know. So when you go there, like, everybody, I think, I was explaining that to Jenny the other day about you, and she was like, "Oh fuck, does he reach over the other side of the world?" And I was like, "You think about it, the Irish is probably one of the most travelled population in the world. So if you're Irish and you move somewhere else, all you ever want to do is think about Ireland and like make everywhere really Irish.
You become more Irish when you're not.
Yeah, 100%. Even the fucking loyalists do. See in Australia all day. I know a boy.
That's what we need to do. Send Jimmy Bryson over to Australia for 6 months and come back fucking playing Gaelic, you know?
All the prods over in Sydney that I would have knocked about with, like, because weirdly enough, they all just hung together. They all fucking would have run about with tricolours. Nah, because I remember, you know, my late friend Mel, that took her life a couple of years ago.
Yes.
Yeah. So, you know, I meet her man all the time. Me and her's a good relationship. Well, Mel and her fiance at the time came over to Australia for a visit for a couple of weeks, and they were both prods from Bangor. They were from a really loyalist bit of Bangor, and I brought them to an Irish bar. And you know yourself, when Southerners are asking you where you're from, they're not asking you the way people up here would ask you where you're from. They're genuinely meaning it. So we left, and like your man Ram was like, "Here, like, didn't like that bar and all, felt really uncomfortable. Everybody kept asking me where I was from and all." And I was like, "Mate, but they're from down south.
They're asking what county.
They're asking what county are you from?" And he's like, "Nah, the fucking new guy's a pro." And all. I was like, "I ain't gonna level with you, mate. I'm not being cheeky to you." And I remember the two of them that didn't take it well. I was like, "You know, Northern Ireland. Nobody gives a fuck about Northern Ireland except you." I was like, "See your man on the front seat. He's from Leeds, or mate, Tom." I was like, "Tom, see, before you met me and Mel, did you know where Northern Ireland was?" He's like, "Nah, I never even heard of it." And I was like, "Did you know we had arguments about that?" And he was like, "Didn't have a clue. I just thought you were all Irish." And them two cracked the bop at me. And I was like, "I'm not doing this to annoy you." I was like, genuinely, nobody knows apart from us.
When you get out of it,
Once you leave, and that's the same. Any of my mates that were pro that left, they, of course, they had their own culture and shit, but genuinely, they started running about with tricolours and all, calling themselves Irish because they were like,
in New Jersey,
Can't
back in
fit
the day, there was a guy called Jimmy Pop, and he was the manager of like this bar called the Poplar.
Right.
And it was a full-on Irish bar. I mean, chucking music every fucking night. He was from Lisburn. He was a prod.
Sure, he was just he was supplying the man.
Nobody fucking knew. It didn't come into the conversation.
He was supplying the man. He knew. Well, at the end of the day, you leave here. Yes, that culture is big here, but you leave here. The Irish diddly-dee fucking tricolours and all, shamrocks and all sells a million times over. You only have to look at Paddy's Day, for fuck's sake. It's celebrated bigger in other cities in the world than it is in Belfast. Belfast barely celebrated.
They died the River Green in Chicago.
I know. Should they do that everywhere? They do that in New York as well.
The daughter of the guy that invented that in Chicago was at my show.
Go away.
And I mentioned in the show, but what my joke was, all the ones I was saying, like in Chicago, you died the River Green. I says, everybody thinks we done that in Lockney, but that's the algae, right? So that was the fucking the joke. Do you know what I mean? He says, I was saying, Like the council here were going, no, we done that for St. Paddy's Day. It's just
And Willis Brown has been on the swaggy and had a shit.
Moy Park's just getting ready for the parade.
She came up to me and she was like, my dad invented that. And then her husband from Dunloy, and she says, he actually drove the boat with the dye. So
That's class.
And dyes the fucking river in St. Paddy's Day.
To be fair, I've always said that anyway. Like, I mean, like Paddy's Day is celebrated better. Like Sydney, Paddy's Day was outstanding. Yeah. Like my two favourite cities at home would be Galway or Dublin for Paddy's Day. I'm a wee bit sick of Dublin. I've done it about fucking 10 times. But Galway was class. But in all honesty, Sydney was better. Sydney was, because the community.
It's not like Belfast is on Paddy's Day, no.
I mean, you go to a hard bar and everybody's wearing a green hat, but it's still fucking playing fucking them usual songs they play. They're not. There's nothing.
Playing.
Yeah.
I remember Jamie.
Pink Pony fucking club. That shit that's on every fucking
Green Pony Club.
Oh man, for the love of Christ, that fucking tune does my boxing.
You don't like it?
It's just like every bar you go into.
Now.
Well, I was bait out for me when it fucking first came out. I just
what
don't
have you
really,
got against pink ponies?
It's not about them. It's just the fucking. I just don't really like that.
Do you know there's a pony club in the Lower Shangle?
Is there? Aye.
The wee shebeen in the Lower Shangle.
I feel like it's called the Blue Pony
Club
though.
We should make one outside, Dad. Wearing pink.
Aye, mate.
You don't like it?
I'm up for it. Like, I don't give a fuck. I mean,
what was I talking about? So I was taxiing in Belfast years and years ago, and the St. Paddy's Day parades was only coming in. Like they were only sort of starting to happen. So in the taxi, all I heard was up the road. I was going, fucking who the fuck's putting on a mad voice? Sweet Chinese fucking couple. The corner with the tangle. Up the wall.
Who up the wall?
And I was like, oh, fuck me. Where have they been?
The wall will set you free.
Where have they been? And then I thought it was your man. Do you remember we had him on here?
Yeah, bag of noodles.
Bag of noodles. I thought.
Oh,
it was
him. He's funny.
But I asked him about it. He says no. But it was. Obviously, a sweet Chinese couple had been in Belfast.
No, what I'm enjoying is his uncomfortableness in this fucking dude. Because he can tell it's getting worse, and he's just shrinking in his chair and putting his hat down. remember last time I was on? I was talking about that wedding, and your man started going into his speech, and it got worse and worse. That was like the image. I felt like I was in that wedding again. It's just, is he going to keep saying up the wire?
I'm just sitting going, how much of this am I going to have to edit out?
No, that actually happened.
It's not fucking.
What actually must have happened is that's been a wee Chinese couple and the fucking met ones from here, and they were like, "Here, get them tricolours around." This is and they go, "St. Paddy's Day, are you shirt up a rap or?" And they're walking down the street, and I'm like, imagine if, because they don't know where they are. Imagine if they walked into Donegal Road or fucking the Shankill or something, and they're up. Wow, you know what I mean?
I actually remember being on Paddy's Day in Cancun. I was over in Cancun for the American spring break.
Yep.
No, I think like, it's spring break, we're here to party, man. Yeah, by the way, they can't party for shit. Like, Americans think they can, but sure, if they don't start drinking until they're 21. I mean, we have 10 years on them by us days, know what I mean? And I remember it was Paddy's Day on the spring break in March is like a 2-week spin. So Paddy's Day was on over there. So me and fucking my mate at the time had like our green t-shirts on and our shamrocks and shit. And we were talking to a couple of ones, and they were like, "Yeah, man, I'm like fucking half Irish, bro." And like we were like, "Yeah, we're Irish." And they're like, "No, you're not. You're not Irish." And we were like, "We actually are. Like your great granddad's dog was fucking half Irish." Like, no, do you know what I mean? Like, and we had to have this fucking argument about it. No, and they just couldn't understand because communicating wasn't the easiest thing whenever you have a quick fucking Belfast accent, know what I mean?
Oh, they couldn't understand. Nah. What are you saying? What part of
Mick struggled so bad in Nashville. I wasn't so bad. I because of living in Oz, I was able to slow it down. He just, the more black tea he got, the more air fucking just
doing the shows,
gravel mouth.
You can imagine doing the shows.
Nightmare.
I was like, I remember. There was one guy in the front, and I was like, "Do you understand?" And he was like,
he probably enjoyed watching you, but he
was just fucking hanging. I was like, what are you doing here? And he was like, "Oh, well, I like comedy, and I live around the corner and whatever." And I was going, so he was talking about it, and I was going, "So I get it. There's things that you say that we don't say, or you say the same thing, but it sounds different." And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like you'd say tomato, we say tomato. You say aluminum, We say aluminium. You say peacekeeping. I say just blowing the bollocks out of countries.
Aye.
And he didn't like it at all. Like it was just
Did he?
like, no, he didn't like that bit. Like it was like, oh.
What did you find you preferred, Americans or Canadians?
The Americans were alright, I suppose.
I love Americans. Like in my experience, I think they're legends. But I often find people like, I hate Americans, they're melters, and I'm like, nah. See,
I thought Canada was going to be. I thought it was going to be cleaner.
Did you?
And I thought it was going to be.
Was it not?
And I thought it was good. It definitely wasn't as clean as Boston and
Chicago.
They were like spotless. But also I thought the Canadians were going to be, hi, how are you? But they weren't. Like there was the same level of
really
on them. Oh, yeah.
So that's weird. See, whenever I lived in Oz, I would have met a lot of Canadians, and I found them to be
The Wizard of Oz.
I know. Get your wizard out, big
Alright,
lad.
mate, the Wizard of Oz.
And I found them to be really friendly. Like they were, but in all honesty, I found when I was in Nashville there, the Yanks, the Southern hospitality thing, they were just happy to see you. Like you'd be walking down the street, they'd be like, hey, that's a great shirt you got on, buddy. And like, just walk on. They were like, they were just overly friendly, which I actually loved it. But what was weird was when you come back here then, you're going into the shop over there and you're going, they're like, hey,
it's
how are you? Yeah, mate, exactly. They're like, hey, how are you? Hope you have a great day. And then you come back here and you're like, here, hope you have a good one there. And they're like, what? And you're like, all right, sorry, love.
Oh no, definitely. We do think we're nice, but we're probably
we're nice to other people, but not to each other. That's how I would explain it. I think.
Yeah.
The Irish, like the Northern especially, but in general, the Irish are nice to other people.
Fuck up.
Everybody.
It's like your mummy when she gets off a phone, like when she's on the phone, she's going, yes, absolutely, yeah, no
Just
problem.
want to get alive.
Hey, would you just hurry up and come down the fucking stairs?
What time is it there?
I told you to fucking leave them trainers alone, you fucking dick.
That's an hour.
That's an hour.
So, but before you go,
Yep.
up a while. I didn't realise Chelsea Schenkel was fucking Chinese.
Is that where she
He
got
was
it?
Boston saying.
I was about to say that the whole day.
He's been sitting there, he started lifting his hat up,
Is
sitting
it
up right again.
R.I.P.
I got a
by the
cracker
way?
joke here.
R.I.P. fucking Chelsea
R.I.P.
Schenkel, yeah.
Chelsea Schenkel.
Maybe she did. Maybe she's seen the same Chinese people as me, and then she got a living out of it.
Maybe that's they just
Good
found it up.
optimistic way to look at it.
Oh man,
Yeah.
there you go. Well,
We'll do
thank
the
you
Patreon.
everybody for joining in. Go on to the Patreon today. You'll have questions that has been asked, and if you haven't been on the Patreon, subscribe for as little as £1 a month, and it's a questionnaire that you get to see, and there's about 5 years of content on there, and you get exclusive stuff going on there, so get on there and jump on. See us all later. Thank you, Emmett. Thanks very much.
Oh, good, man. That was good crack.
When you go